Hi guys, and welcome back to Archie Hamilton Racing and to another video. Join me in the all-new Land Rover Defender Octa. I'm sat in the car now and I'm about to go flat out in the car and I cannot wait. Let's get this video started because I am buzzing. What a bit of kit this is. It's just been released. Let's go straight into jumping in the car, heading up the Goodwood Hill and seeing what this is like. Right, so we're inside the Octa. This lovely gentleman is taking me up. You're the main development man.
Yeah, I manage the team that run this program and have been working on it over the last 18 months, and it's a magnificent piece of kit.
How good is it?
It's ace.
Lovely. Oh, you got the SV button on there as well.
Yeah, it means we can short press straight to dynamic mode, and we can long press to the new Octa mode, which is really the place you want to be when you're in a really rough off-road.
Oh, so there is a button for Octa?
There is long press of this one here, really easy to access, straight on the steering wheel.
Oh, because on the SV it just says SV, that makes sense.
That's it.
Right, we're going to show you how to do Octa mode now. Right, and this takes it into craziness, right?
Definitely. So we can do a short press, gets us into dynamic mode, perfect for spirited on-road driving, and then we can do a long press, gets you into the new Octa mode, really sets the car up for a more rougher, fast, enjoyable driving scenario.
So what you just did there is for off-road, loud exhaust, everything.
Everything, the full Octa mode, yeah. There's still the core modes for rock crawl, traditional sand mode, but we've got this extra mode now for
and it's
really
very accessible, and I love the red paddles as well. Same as the SV.
It's all to communicate, yeah, all to communicate you're in this special mode.
Right, so we are just heading up to the line now in the all-new Defender Octa. This video has been sponsored by Car Vertical, which is a game changer finding out a car's history. If you're buying a car or selling a car, you need to find the hidden history of your car. You can see here the car hasn't been wanted for theft, but it shows you everything. All the countries, if it was, it would alert you. Mileage, if there's a mileage discrepancy, it shows you that this car was marked as scrapped. If it had a lease, operating lease, unit stocking, you name it, it shows you everything. And as you can see, this car has been damaged twice, and it shows you where it's been damaged and everything else, but also gives you the spec of the car, where it's inspected, ownership changes, license changes, number plate changes, you name it. It is an absolute game changer. So let's scroll to the top so we can see this car and see how badly damaged this was. So if you didn't know the history of it, you'd be clicking on it, surprised on the damage which it has shown. It shows the photos, and I personally love the photos when it shows you everything, because let's say you were going to buy this car, you type it in, it showed this, you would no longer be doing that. Or if you wanted to buy a car which was damaged, you could potentially buy the car cheaper. So what you need to do is get involved, and you can check the full history of a car you're buying or selling with Car Vertical. I use it all the time. It's a game changer, like mentioned many times. Use code Archie for 20% off to go and get signed up right now. Go and enjoy. Sean is a development driver. You've done quite a bit of development on this car.
Yeah, me and the team have.
Yeah. So how's it been? Are you impressed by it?
Oh, massively. It really sets something apart for new levels of capability in all road environments.
I'm actually intrigued to see what it's like, because obviously I guess the true capability of this car must be off-road, right? Or can you feel it? You can
definitely feel it on road, and it's all about stretching the bandwidth of what the car can do, both on road, off road, fast gravel driving, maybe a few jumps.
How have you jumped it?
The team have. I haven't.
Really?
I claim that.
Oh wow! 0 to 60 is 3.8 seconds roughly, I believe.
It is.
626 brake horsepower.
Yeah.
And this is the same engine as you have in the Range Rover Sport SV.
Yeah, 4.4 V8.
Right, so obviously we're driving this up the hill at Goodwood, which is roughly about, is it 30 seconds? No, that would be the record.
That's the record.
So it's about 50 seconds.
Something
right?
like that, yeah.
How have you found the general handling of the car when it's on a normal road? Because obviously Defender's quite an off-road type car. What do you feel for anyone if they're thinking of buying one or whatever, to live with day to day? Do you think it's a nice sort of middle ground?
Absolutely. The suspension tech and everything still allows everyday usability. Just gives you that bit where you can push it a bit further up the hill. We can start to cut a few corners, and it doesn't knock the car sideways like some of the sportier stuff.
So it's got a special suspension, right? What is that feature?
We call it the 6D suspension, and it controls the car in multiple dimensions: pitch, roll, heave, and it just means you've got so much more capability than what traditional anti-roll bars and springs might offer you, and that gives us that breadth of capability from on-road to off-road to really extreme off-road.
And how good is it in Octa mode off-road?
Oh, it's ace. It
really?
So mega. We actually softened the car off a little bit to give you more off-road performance and traction.
Right.
But you can really just push it so much harder.
But like vertical drops, like big drops, or
yeah,
because I've done your off-road experience and it frightens the life out of me every time. But it's the capabilities and what they can do.
Yeah, and I think that the capability modes are still in there, like Core Defender, but the Octa mode really allows us to go so much faster and more enjoyable driving on those. Think fast gravel road, something more approaching.
So day to day, it's day to day. You'll just leave it in normal mode.
Yep.
And if you wanted to go quicker, you could just press it once, and then if you want to go all out,
long press with that.
Right, here we go. We're ready. I'm intrigued to see this Octa. I'm actually really excited. I get like nervous because I'm just excited to see what it's like. Is that? Oh my goodness! That is. Oh, it's got the speed. It's got the handling. Go on, get a bit of that. Oh, here she goes. Oh, look at that. That is insane. Wow. The braking's incredible. Look at the braking. Oh, and you can feel those tyres. Wow. That is mad. Oh, look at the handling of that. And it's a beast. That is incredible. How do I get one of these? Wow. Mate, that's awesome. That is
a little slippy going up.
Mate, that is insane. You can feel the car but like controllable.
It is. I mean, I say it's slippier than yesterday. But
was it slippery? Yeah.
No, it was dry yesterday.
Yeah. Okay.
But good. It was ace. Good run.
But it's more how sometimes if a car you turn and it snaps. It doesn't snap. It's very like controlled, isn't it?
And I think that's what a POR tyre gives you. The ultimate sort of dry handling capacity isn't there, but it's so progressive when it goes into slip.
Oh.
So actually on road, you can probably have more fun without breaking the speed limit, and you can start to experience the car's limits in a much more, accessible way.
Oh, mate, that's a really, really cool bit of kit. I'm really surprised. I mean, I'm surprised. I'm not surprised. Obviously, JLR make incredible products. It's more the part where I just think it's the controllable part, which I loved. So need to buy one now.
Yes.
Mate, I want to go off-road. When can I go off-road in one of these? Oh, thank you very much. That was really, really cool. Now that was super, super cool going in the Octa. What a bit of kit that is. That is absolutely incredible. We're gonna have a little walk around it because we haven't mine in the back, because we haven't walked around it yet. So I'm gonna walk you around the car, but super cool. The handling of it's incredible. And look at it. Isn't that just an incredible looking bit of kit? It's really fun, and Defender lovers, there's such an audience for it. I can really see that these are going to be very popular. Now let's have a little walk around the car because it is in this lovely, lovely colour. It's got the presence, it's got the handling, it's got everything that you need. And if you are a Defender lover, get your checkbook out and buy one of these because you are not going to be disappointed. It's the power, the presence, these amazing tyres that you have, which are very, very prominent indeed. The forged carbon, I love the styling on it as well. I love how high the car's sitting. It just is insane. And then when you look in the interior, because I've not even done a tour of the interior yet, we just went straight into the whole car. We've got these lovely seats, which are kind of similar to the SV when they have the forged carbon in it. You've got all this lovely sort of carbon on the inside as well. Lots of our cameras everywhere, what we've just done. And then when we look in the back, we can see a little bit more. All the forged carbon on the back of the seats as well, and it's just a great bit of kit. Yeah, unreal. I think it's got the presence, it's got the looks. Right, now I need to work out how to buy one. And then we have this limited edition Range Rover Sport SV, which is an even more limited edition than your usual one, and it's lovely. The paintwork's amazing, the wheels are amazing. You have obviously the Range Rover, which is a little bit more extreme, but then you have the Defender, which I would actually say is probably more extreme, to be honest. I'm talking rubbish, but I love the forged carbon which you have on this. Like I say, super limited, but those are the duo of cars which we have here, and yeah, I'm a massive fan, and there will be an update on my Range Rover SV. It's probably a little bit out of my budget, but I can't get my head around this. That's just unreal. A massive thank you to Land Rover for inviting me on this, because I always love it when I get the chance to experience these cars, but also bring you along for the ride when these new cars come out, just to get a chance to feel them flat out. I'm one of those people, obviously with the racing and everything, I can tell whether a car is good when you go flat out on a circuit, or get to test its full capabilities like that. And I can tell straight away that there has been a lot of hype around this car, but when you actually go in it, you feel it, and it's hard to get that across on camera, because I'm feeling the suspension and everything and how it's working from the passenger side, and I know when something's good. This is a wicked bit of kit. It lives up to its name. They're roughly about $150,000. So in the UK, probably about £130,000, £120,000. So yeah, I think you can get online, ordering one, spec one up, etc., and get one delivered, which they're probably going to be, I'd say it's going to be towards the end of the year, realistically. But look, if you're out there, you want to have fun in a car, go off-road, and have it as a sort of everyday beater, this with the V8, you name it, you want to get one now. Wow. Thanks for watching, guys. See you for the next video.